I hope that this reading finds you well. We're doing something completely different today. I felt so inspired after my most recent podcast episode that I did with my friend. We were talking about the dark feminine era and what that really entails. We're actually going to go deeper on it next week, but I was like, this could be a tarot reading. So that's what we're going to do today. It is for any gender, whoever finds it, but absolutely it's leaning towards the feminine energy. We are going to break down the light energy of the divine feminine and the dark energy of the divine feminine and get a real viewpoint of what's going on, a better understanding. Okay, so if you find this video and it resonates, definitely like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to check out my podcast, it is on Spotify under Your Silhouette. You can give it a listen there. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to open this reading up by just getting like an overall view of the situation while I kind of tell you guys a little bit more about what each energy is. The dark feminine has become like super mainstream. I've been hearing it, but it's really about the feminine energy taking back its power. It's the shadow side of the feminine. Hi, Natalie's. Happy Friday. Okay, it's the death and the rebirth, if you will. And hello, we're in Scorpio season, death and rebirth season, so it's perfect. Okay, but this is where we are in touch with our primal instincts, lust, seductiveness, anger, again, our shadow selves. Okay, and this is where we can really maximize like our creativity, our passion. A lot of this gets suppressed. We're told we shouldn't be too loud, too much, right? Where the light feminine is known for, mothering, nurturing, compassion, empathy. Being feminine is not one-sided, if you will, okay? It's multidimensional, all right? So we're going to break it down today and we're going to look at it. Okay, but I have the major arcana here, and I'm going to get what theme the collective feminine energy is going through as a whole. You gotta love it. The moon. It's me. You've gotta love it. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Yeah. So the hidden, I'm really excited to look at this right now. Okay. This is things are not as they seem. Again, what's hidden, your shadow side. So I'm curious to see what the dark feminine energy will show for this, but let's get some more on the situation. Again, things are not as they seem, illusions, okay? Secrets, subconscious fears, conditioned belief systems. We have the Seven of Wands. It's in the reverse. So a lack of boundaries is what I'm getting with that, okay? Or not. Has it been out all day? Wow. The moon has been out all day today, someone said. This is not knowing how to stand up for yourself, possibly. Protecting your energy. Let's get more off this. Cancer, Pisces energy with the moon. This could be going on since the full moon. I know that because it was the last lunar eclipse. Okay, it was the last eclipse of 2023. And it was really intense. It was very, very, very intense. So this situation can be going on since then, or it's been heightened, okay? We have the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this almost feels like no longer fighting for love, almost like a giving up of love, not feeling like I'm worthy of love, something like this. It does have to do with romantic love. So I think we're at the right reading, okay? Yeah, this is like we've been put in a box, I'm telling you. We've been conditioned to believe one thing. We have to, again, perform, earn, something like this, okay? So let's break it down, all right? Again, this light feminine energy here is known for being like proper, right? Ladylike, very conservative, okay? This is, and it's beautiful. We're not talking bad on the light feminine. We need both, okay? We absolutely need both. Hey, Amy, okay? But it's known for being very sweet. There's that moon again. Yeah, she's all over the place. She's all over the place. Let's see. I feel like the light feminine is really hurting. Like she's almost searching for like the dark feminine side. It feels like a sister bond to come and save her, to come and speak up for her, to look at what she hasn't been able to. I'm getting like busy performing. Okay, let's keep going. Show me the light feminine in the collective energy right now. What's going on here, Spirit? Page of Cups in the reverse. The Strength. The Magician in the reverse. Do you feel manipulated or powerless? I'm telling you. Virgo, Gemini energy there. What's surrounding? Yes. Like, there could be a situation where you guys are going through a breakup. That's possible. That's absolutely possible. Or just feeling like very unsure of yourselves. This is not using your words. I don't know how to speak my truth. I don't want to cause a rift. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Let's pull on the dark feminine and see her perspective of the situation. Okay. So you may feel right now, collective, like you miss out. You're waiting on someone. Again, I feel powerless, or I had the rug pulled out from underneath me. Okay. Show me the dark feminine energy, please. Show me the dark feminine energy. King of Wands. Okay, calm down. All right. The dark feminine is like, I'm better off. Hey, Lori. So, yeah, and this could have possibly, we'll see. I don't want to jump ahead here, but I feel like I'm already getting a narrative. The Star in the past. Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse surrounding you and going forward, Nine of Pentacles. Listen, the dark feminine is all about being independent right now. Doing for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. It's like finding your own, I'm getting like sexual liberation here. Freedom, discovering who you are. Something like this. Okay? So let's see. Let's break it down. This is very, very interesting because your light feminine energy kind of wants to run. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm bad. There's something wrong with me. Love isn't working out. And your dark feminine is just like, this is where I take my power back. This is where I heal. Let's see. Page of Cups in the reverse here for the light feminine. What is this? A missed opportunity? Possibly not speaking your truth. What is this, please? The Death in the reverse. Scorpio energy. Some of you may have that in your chart or are dealing with one. The Star. Aquarius energy. Wow. And the Four of Cups. It's like a very apathetic energy. Very numb. Well, so I'm getting like, I'm just not going to speak up. We're going to have to go a little bit deeper here, I think. What are you guys talking about? Two major arcanas here with the Death in the reverse. The light feminine is holding on to something like it's not over. I'm healing, but she's unhappy about it. I'm telling you, she feels like she's not doing something right. It feels like you want to be mothering or nurturing or like I'm not me if I'm not loving. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay. You guys let me know if that resonates. Death in the reverse. The Lovers. I'm telling you. And I told you when we clarified the situation, what was it? About the Two of Cups in the reverse, about some type of separation. But again, things are not as they seem. Why do I feel like the light feminine is like in separation from somebody and they're like, this is my person, this is my counterpart, this is my twin flame, my soulmate. It's not over. Or I have so much love for them. I'm still getting something about performing. Show me the Star. Because this feels like I'll be better for them or I'll heal for love. Like it's not for you. There's this numbness. There's an opportunity here being presented to you. And the dark feminine loves it. We'll look at this deeper in a second, but they're in King of Wands. They're like, this is my time. This is my main character moment. Okay. And there's an opportunity being provided to you right now. But the light feminine is just like, I just can't wait until I find my person. That's when it'll be complete. The focus is still not on you. It's still on love. It's still outside of yourself. But the feminine is an agreement that something needs to heal. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse. It is. It's codependency. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Um, and I don't think you can help it. I think that the divine feminine naturally wants to love. Okay, the light feminine is nothing to be ashamed about. It's beautiful, but we can't suppress the dark side anymore. Let's look into the dark feminine energy, okay, of the collective. Oh, what fell out here? The Empress in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the reverse. Coincidence? I think not. Cancer, Pisces. Oh, excuse me. Cancer, Libra energy. Maybe Pisces. Some of you might have that in your chart. I don't know what healthy love looks like. I need to give this nurture, this empathy, this forgiveness that I so effortlessly want to give to a partner here because I understand they're hurt. They had a rough childhood. Something like this. And it's not that it's excuses. That's beautiful to have that trait and be able to recognize that in someone else. But as I've been spitting out to you guys consistently, everything's a mirror. And the dark feminine is like, I need that empathy. I need that energy I'm pouring into others. I need that forgiveness. I need the safe space. It's about balance. Okay. Knight of Cups. Also, your dark feminine energy knows within you, you want more. You deserve more. I feel like your light feminine energy is looking at a particular person or love in general as far as like Bob the Builder syndrome, right? I can fix them. I can heal it. I can work with this. We can build upon this. And your dark feminine is like, rise up to meet me. You know? Yeah. And I feel like this is also like, what can you provide me? Not what can I do for you? What can you provide me, divine masculine? And if any masculines are watching this and they're interested in a video like this for masculines, leave a comment below and I will consider that. Okay, interesting. So let's look at the past for a moment, please. Okay. The light feminine is showing the strength, and the dark feminine is showing the star. Two major arcana. So definitely something went down. Okay. Something beautiful that your your light feminine energy is just like, oh my god, that was so hard to get through. And your dark feminine was like, yes, give me death, give me rebirth. Like there's like a calling going out, you know? Gather up the ancestors. I'm healing some generational wounds. That's exactly what I'm getting. Leo Aquarius energy. Let's look at the light feminine energy. The moon in the reverse. Yeah. It was really hard to find out some type of information or to meet, even to acknowledge your shadow self, right? To acknowledge the dark feminine. I feel like this was actually within you, collective. When you met the shadow self, when you began your healing journey, the feminine that I'm talking to today has been on this healing journey for a moment. Okay? You're not new to shadow work. You have a lot of self-awareness. And you've been brave enough to look at it. And you have been trying to show yourself love. For sure. Yeah. Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is great. And I like this because this is balanced. It's not light and dark clashing. This is working together in the past. Okay? The devil. You are absolutely looking at your inner demons, the parts you rejected about yourself. Again, where you were told you were too much because of your desires, because of your natural instincts, where you shamed yourself. Let's go on that a little bit more. Show me the moon in the reverse. The Page of Wands in the reverse. I am not living for me. That's exactly what it was. And we just heard the Great Awakening. So yeah, you may have had a huge epiphany, or this may have been a spiritual awakening for you. What is it all for? What have I been living for? What do I really want in life? Queen of Wands. Yes, this is when you started considering yourself. Divine feminines, good for you. And it was hard. It was hard to be honest about natural instincts you had, natural feelings, repressed feelings, okay? Anger. I just did a whole 2 episodes, okay, on repressed anger, grief, um, hypersexuality on my podcast. So this is really all aligning. Do you see how like it just leads into each other? It's really cool. Justice. Yes, 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 yes. It was time for you to put this effort into you. So you acknowledge this. This is when you absolutely entered your healing journey, your healing era. You started giving to yourself more. Heavy Libra energy here. Okay. Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces as well. In Leo. I want to know what the devil is. I want to know what the devil was for the perspective of the light energy, the Empress in the reverse. Yeah, so it was still like, I can't let them go. Still wanting to pour into this other person. Like those beautiful traits you have within you where you are very empathetic, loving, forgiving, everything I was just talking about, you're still trying to give that outside of you and not using it as the mirror it was to reflect upon yourself, okay? Also, this is the mother wound for sure. Okay. Temperance. Spirit, I just want to let you know, as a side note, your ancestors are so proud of you. You accomplished something already that they weren't able to. Okay. Like, I could get so emotional actually the more I sit with the energy. A lot of your ancestors, specifically the divine feminines, were silent about their pain, rejected themselves, and you opened the door. You were brave enough to look. Okay. Let's look at the dark feminine's perspective with the star. All right. So this is where you met the dark feminine. She's like, hey, I'm here. I have opinions. I have a sexuality. I have, ideas, creativity. I'm a boss bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what this was. I feel like she kind of I'm getting like crashed the party. So, like, your plans could have really altered. Like, you thought you had your life figured out. And this is very stereotypical, but it's totally that energy of like, I was going to be a homemaker, for my whole life, which is awesome, knock it out, be the best homemaker you could be. But this is the dark feminine being like, yeah, also, I want to run my own business and I want to do X, Y, and Z and I want to travel the world. And you know what I mean? It's too much. There it is, the Queen of Pentacles. Hello. Very full plate. Okay. I'm telling you. You discovered that you were capable of having it all and that there was life outside of love. That life didn't revolve around I'm telling you, it was like one specific relationship that you kept quiet on, that you poured yourself into, like you thought you lost yourself, but it led to your rebirth. I get it. 6 of Wands in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. Okay, so this was also your dark feminine kind of coming in your life and being like, okay, that has to go and that's not in alignment and I'm not feeling that. So you could have had to, I don't know, change jobs. Okay, it became very obvious you weren't happy at work. It became obvious that your group of friends weren't in alignment. It became so obvious that there was so much that was not, I heard killing my vibe. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I'm sure that this was you discovering here where you were falling silent, where you weren't standing up for yourself, okay? Where you weren't speaking your wants, your needs. You were living for others. This is some like realization of like, I have one life to live and I have a purpose. Okay. All right. I like it. I'm just gonna look a little deeper. I don't wanna get crazy in the past here, but I do wanna see. Yeah, I was right. Absolutely. Ace of Swords in the reverse, where you kept quiet, where you didn't speak, okay? So blocked throat chakra for the divine feminine collective energy in the past, okay? Where we shunned ourselves and our truth. Okay, let's look into the current energy. Your light feminine is in the Magician in the reverse, and your dark feminine is in the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So let's see what this is about, because you are both on the same page that you're not happy, okay, with something that's going on. The Magician in the reverse, please. This Gemini Virgo energy. What is this? Also, you guys, definitely let me know. Leave me feedback for those that are watching this back in the comments. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know if you like this spread, okay? I appreciate you guys. Okay, this is a lot of emotional imbalance already. Like you're losing, oh, yeah. There's a lot of worry, stress, uncomfiness going on. Yeah, keeping you stuck. Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Wands. Something within a circumstance. So you had the realization in the past that, again, something wasn't for you, okay? It might be a relationship that you're involved in right now, okay? It could be a job. It's something long term. It's something that's a part of your foundation and you feel taken advantage of, okay? You feel used. You feel like your effort isn't being noticed. This could just be in your home too. This could be by family members. But yeah, it's like I'm not speaking my truth. Let me get your dark feminine's perspective. Because it's like I'm not loving myself. Your dark feminine energy recognizes very easily that this is a mirror. The lack of love is because of a lack of love within yourself. Show me Ace of Cups in the reverse. I'm getting like I'm disrespected. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, and you've lost passion, self-esteem. Page of Pentacles, and look what's on the bottom, the Magician. What's in the reverse for your light feminine? Your dark feminine is like, I know how to change this. I know what to do. I know what I need to do. I think it's inconvenient. It goes against what, again, is proper, ladylike, conventional. This is going to require you to state how you're feeling. This is going to require you to put the spotlight on yourself, take up space. Mhm. And your dark feminine is ready to learn. I'll tell you what. The dark feminine is like, yeah, I know enough. I don't need to keep learning this. I know I'm not happy here. I know that I deserve more. Remember earlier in the spread when we first opened up with the dark feminine energy, the dark feminine was like, what can you do for me? Prove your worthiness, if you will. Are you on my level? Yeah, a lot of clarity on this side, okay? So you guys know in your shadow self and deep down, something or someone is not for you. It's attachment and it's not serving you anymore. Let's look at it more, okay? Because we have this Four of Wands here, and that's what's surrounding the light energy in the feminine collective. Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this might be something like, I rely on my boyfriend, my husband, to financially take care of me. And your dark feminine is like, I don't need anyone to take care of me. I'm capable of doing this myself. Okay. Something like that. Something's very out of balance. And here's the thing, your feminine energy, like, she's upset because she's not having a good time. She's being blocked from being the most beautiful version of yourself. You're having a hard time feeling empathetic, forgiving, loving, expressing that love, okay? Being sweet. Like you're not present. I'm telling you, there's things that are happening and you're like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. And since the summer, I've been reading for you guys about a recurring theme of being stuck in survival mode. you know? So you're being robbed of being who you naturally want to be. It's because you're being sent home back to yourself. Your divine feminine is very trustworthy to lean into. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. And I'm telling you, you are on the same page. Like you as a whole know what's up on both sides of you. It just pulls at you. Okay? I feel like your light energy, your light feminine energy is giving you more guilt. Okay? Because you have desires or because you've outgrown a situation. But you guys are saying the exact same thing. You're both showing me the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I need more. I'm not fulfilled. Yeah. Okay. So the light feminine energy is giving me this daydreamy energy where they think a lot about it. You could be manifesting, praying. Okay. Let me look at your dark feminine energy. Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Tower. Okay, be careful. Remember, this is your shadow side. So be careful that like you're not walking into work tomorrow and telling everyone to like go fuck themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because you're fed up. You're fed up and I feel like you're trying to be like, I don't need to learn this lesson again, but it feels very impatient. Okay. Let me see. The Tower with Scorpio energy there. Yeah, King of Wands in the verse. I'm telling you, that's like this is killing my vibe. I can't take another day of this. Okay. Mm-hmm. Side note, real side note, quick. You guys, I need you to be energy readers with me for a moment. Just because, you know, if you can hear, I have like the bird sounds in the background. The last like 3 days, has anyone noticed the birds? Have they not been crazy? Or is it just me? Like, I read energy, I communicate with nature. Like, this is how I get like my downloads and stuff. But I'm telling you, and my other friend I was talking to about this, and as I was telling her, like, I watched two birds collide the other day, and when I told her that, she sent me a video. She was outside watching two birds fight, and she's on the other side of the world. Okay, and I'm telling you, like, I was messaging one of my clients, and then all these black crows just like came and like surrounded my car. Like the birds are trying to communicate. I think they're trying to step into their dark feminine era too. But anyway, that's a side note. Anywho, let me look a little deeper at this dark feminine energy with this Tower moment because, yeah, the dark feminine is ready. It just wants to rip off this mask. I'm telling you, it's like I just want to step into who I really am in my place of wholeness. But I'm hearing there's policies and procedures. The Moon in the reverse. It's because you know. Your intuition is loud, okay? Remember what our shadow, okay, our major arcana, the lesson from the universe right now was all about the moon. You're like, your dark feminine energy is like, this isn't a secret to me. I know what must be done. I know major change. Let's do it. And I feel like your feminine energy is like just a little nervous, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, because I feel like, and listen, trigger warning for this, but I feel like in a sense, your feminine energy is still looking for a leader. Okay. A bird hit the window next to where I was sitting on the couch last night. I'm telling you, the birds are, I don't know, they're trying to tell us something. That's all. That's what I'll say. Okay. Maybe I'll do a bird reading on TikTok later. But anyway, going forward, okay? Going forward. Your feminine energy has been Three of Wands. So again, this is waiting. Ten of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, I feel like your feminine energy, your light feminine energy is still kind of subconsciously waiting for someone else to be a leader, for love to come in, for the, you know, if I could just find love or if my relationship could just get better, everything would be fine. Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse. Yeah, your light feminine energy is like really uncomfy with like again taking up space, making all these changes. There's something about being unprepared. Okay, I can't. That's what I'm getting. I feel like your light feminine energy is in the narrative of I can't or I shouldn't or it's not right or it would upset whoever. It's something about going against the grain. Whereas your dark feminine energy is like, yeah, anyway, I'm ready to do this on my own. I am my own leader. I know how to be whole on my own. I say you give yourself a chance. 8 of Wands in the reverse, the Judgment in the reverse, and the 4 of Wands. I am my own home. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Some of you are getting ready to like go into business for yourselves. Stand up to a boss. I don't know, but your dark feminine is like, I never want to go back to where I've been. Quiet, mute, small. Hmm. Be careful that your dark feminine, okay, because again, we want a healthy balance here, isn't shaming yourself for who you are, okay, as far as how loving and empathetic and giving you are. That's a beautiful quality, okay? I think that if you can create some healthy balance of giving that to yourself, it'll be easier to be the feminine that you have been trying to be for so long, but it's gotten you taken advantage of. And you're exhausted. Let's get you some advice, okay? Advice for my feminine collective. Advice. Okay, I will be offering this as a personal reading soon on my website. So if you're interested, feel free to send me an email and we'll get that scheduled for you. Okay. I'm already doing one for someone on Wednesday. I'm stoked. I can't wait because it's going to be like an extended version of this. Okay, 7 of Swords in the reverse. Take the mask off. Remember I was saying that? The dark feminine just wants to rip the mask off, so do it. Speak your truth. Say what you've been holding back from. The truth will set you free. Why live in a lie? It's okay to be uncomfortable. You still are all these beautiful things. Nurturing, loving, forgiving, pure, okay? Devoted. But it has to be to your own soul first. Okay? It's all about pouring into your cup. We talk about this all the time. All right? There's the 2 of Cups. Yeah. Some of you, this is claiming what you want in love. Not being afraid. The Moon in the reverse. The 9 of Swords in the reverse. If you've been having nightmares or not sleeping, like speaking your truth and stepping into this is going to free you of that. Your subconscious is screaming for you. And this is going to lead to the relationship that you're seeking with yourself and another. Okay? Highly suggest if this reading resonated, you guys check out my most recent podcast episode, okay? It'll be linked in the description box below. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, be good to yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.